Hey everybody, I'm Alden plays Civilization 6 Rise and Fall continues with our Chandragupta of India playthrough. We just figured out that England has multiple city-states controlled, and the city-states must be freed. So our plan is to, well, we're gonna try to we're gonna take these two cities so we have a proper path through here, or maybe three. Well, we at least need these two. And then we're gonna liberate our friendly neighborhood city-states from the tyranny of Victoria. I didn't realize she was such a horrible person. But she wouldn't befriend me for all this time, and this is why, because she knew that I could never tolerate such a thing as to own multiple city-states. I'm sorry, sir, but we would have given you that peace offering recently and turned on Scotland had you given us a fair shake earlier.
Economics is a subject that does not.
We would have been at peace with you right now. You had your opportunity and you failed to take it. You know, that's all there is to it. What were we looking to smash up over here? I believe there was some. Maybe there wasn't something we were coming to smash, or maybe we already smashed it. All right, let's just take this city. Keep the city? Yes. Let's continue raiding some of these things. Culture. We're breaking your stuff, sir. We're getting some science out of it. It's really helping us out. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Calcutta. You should build a Ferris wheel. People like it. People go on dates there. Everybody becomes entertained. You know, it becomes a hallmark of like an important moment in somebody's life. So just go ahead and build it. And make moments happen for people. Make some history happen here. But I'm sorry, Swolegamesh, that you just happen to be in the line of fire now. Because I would have made peace with you, buddy. Prior to the situation being presented as such. With these city-states desperately needing our assistance. Alright, you're gonna move up. Let's get you prepared for your upgrade. We should upgrade you before the knights, probably, just because you're weaker than them and you move slower. You are awesome. I'm not putting you down. I'm just stating the facts. Yeah, there was no. I didn't mean
This
any ill
intelligence
will
brought
by
us
that,
back.
Varu friend. You were slaying it out there. I don't mean to put you down or anything like that. We much appreciate your contributions to our society. It's just times have changed at this point, and you know, it takes more than an elephant to terrify your neighbors now. That's sad. It's a sad thing to say. It's a sad thing to hear for them. It takes a little more than an elephant to just get the job done anymore. Used to be all you needed was an elephant and a ram. And you could you know, turn the tide of battle there. But these days, everybody's high tech. They're all connected. The world is connected. Everybody knows how to defeat the elephants now. It's a sad state of affairs. But You had your purpose. You gave us a lot of good work, a lot of good effort throughout our history. And for that, we thank you. They think I'm a warmonger. Dude, I am a great liberator. Watch what I do over here as I free La Venta and stuff like that. You guys are gonna be like, oh man, I never saw that side of Chandragupta. I thought he was just a monster. But behind that visage of a monster is a man with a heart of gold for the city-states. That's just gonna get us faith. Let's go hang out over here. Alright. I mean, you guys can easily take that. But should we trash your lights some more? Let's go trash some of this stuff. Village. I don't normally go out of my way to do this much pillaging over here. But I don't like that he has these things that disappear. And I want to get some value out of them, I feel. So, alright, we're just gonna take the city now. We have, you know, destroyed most of the ziggurats. He still had like 2 more, but we're gonna call this all well and good here. Nice job, everyone. You need some loyalty over here. Is your loyalty better now that we've got? Yeah, let's move Reina right. Just one city over. Reina to Dundee. Report directly to Crocodile Dundee. Don't fall for his game of knifey spoony. He tries that on everyone. See here. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And then you're like, no, that's a spoon, dude. Oh, you got me. He tries to fool everyone with that one. Funny guy, Crocodile Dundee. You need... Let's get some water park action over here. I'm gonna put it out here so we can hit some of this area. I think we've got a, you know, we're building water parks and other things around at this point. They'll get some broad coverage there. I really want to be able to upgrade you guys, but my money situation is not the strongest. Also, we don't have the tech right now, or the we don't have the half cost upgrades. What is what I meant to say. Alright, buddy, let's get your stock exchange. Get your stock exchange right here. Or do you need maybe some housing or something at some point? So we start with a step well. We'll intermix some farms in there to make the step wells better. Alright, buddy. I think you might need to stay here. Rising 6. You probably could leave, but we'll keep you there for now. Let's get your... We could buy a... No, we don't want to spend the money to buy the monument. We'll just build it. Varu army, buddy. Move yourself forward. Dude, you're just falling to loyalty problems now. We don't even need to mess with you. Is that your last city? No, you still have Babylon and Lyric. Hello, Sheffield. So what are we gonna do here? We are denounced by her, so we can also do our little war of territorial expansion here. So Vilnius and Stockholm are right over here. We need to get them, obviously. Levent is down here. We need to recover that. I feel like we should go this way and strike more at their core here, because London's down here. And then we could roll... we have to go collect them at some point. We're going to try to do it as fast as possible. We're trying to befriend and protect all of our city-state friends here. They used to be free, and we will free them once more. Now the music is definitely cut out again. Yeah, there's just no music happening right now. So, see? I wasn't crazy. There is, like, a bug with the music. I thought I was just being an idiot because of my settings or whatever, but no, it happens. Oh, the music is kicking back in here. So what happens if we give him 480 production towards wonder construction here? Is this going to overflow?
All other lands found on the western side of the boundary shall be...
Because we had a whole bunch of stuff there. It looks like it didn't actually overflow. This may have been part of the adjustment that they used for the what do you call it? For the science victory, when they nerfed that and made it so you couldn't overflow and just massively boost through the through producing all the parts. That must have also impacted that, or maybe that thing always worked like that. I don't know. I just wanted to double check because there's obviously no overflow there right now. So I really should have not spent the charge on him because it was unnecessary, but it was a learning experience for me, and that's all I really care about right now. Let's go and get him vertical integration. And let's get... I'm going to give her prestige just to spread some more love there. I forget, she hanging out over here? No, she's hanging out... Where are you? Amani. Hong Kong. Ah, you're up here, that's right. So, we would be at 4 with Hong Kong right now if we took you away. Envoy sent 10, that's fictitious. So we can't leave without somebody else maintaining control. She has to stay there. Spring morning in the Han Palace. Han shot first! Spoiler alert. To a movie called A New Hope that came out decades ago. He shot first. Even if the edits tried to make Greedo shoot first. You know Han shot first, guys, right? That's how it was set up. Greedo didn't shoot at him and Han did a little shift in his seat and then shot back. That'd be stupid. If Greedo tried to shoot him, Greedo would have shot him. Han shot first. That's all there is to it. And I'm going to stand firm on this because I've seen it in the past. I know it to be true. And it's just in Han's character, guys. There's if you don't think he shot first, you might also believe that the world is flat. And I don't know what to say to you about that other than please don't believe conspiracy theories. Especially ones that are just so scientifically crushed like that. I don't know how people fall for those things. Like, I don't know. I think it's some rapper, and I don't know if he... Oh, which rapper was it? It's the... Is it the guy that did that headband song with 2 Chainz? I don't remember. But, what's that guy's name? I think I think that guy, and maybe I'm talking smack right now, but I think that guy is a flat earther. B.O. Is it? Wait, what's his name? Is his name B.O.B.? Dude, I can't remember his name for the life of me. I have to look this up now. 1 second, guys. Yeah, it is B.O.B. Okay. So, as far as I know, that guy is a straight-up flat earther. And I might be just talking smack right now. But I find those things to be just ridiculous. And if you are a flat earther out there, I implore you to listen to reason and science. I'm not saying scientists and things that are stated by scientists are always 100% correct. They're, you know. But things like that, those are those are, I think, well proven. And there's that, like, yeah, don't tell an astronaut you think the thing is flat and that they, that their mission was a lie, a farce, or whatever like that, because they'll punch you in the face. And no judge will give them flack for that. Because those guys, they did, they made some huge sacrifices, put themselves in some crazy danger or whatever for, It's not necessarily for scientific advancement, honestly. It was just us showing off. When it comes down to it, you don't need to send men into space. It's actually probably not a great idea to send them into space right now. I like it. I like manned missions to space, but I think probes are probably in general just preferable. A lot safer and stuff like that. Obviously, like, a man can react a lot better than a probe can, but a probe, if it dies, it just costs us money. If it's destroyed out there, I wouldn't say it died, but you know, maybe its battery died or something. Like, yeah, if it's gone, then it's just, oh, we lost an expensive probe or whatever. But a human life is a lot more valuable to me, at least. Some people have differing opinions on that. But yeah, like, that's how I feel. Like, I really think that, I mean, it was just a, you know, obviously, we were competing with, you know, Russia back there to try to be like, look who's more baller than you, Russia. Look who can get out here. Look, we got men out here. But, putting men out there was not necessary at all. I was gonna say necessarily, so I wouldn't say, I don't know, I feel like I pronounced necessary weird when I did that, because I shifted what word I was gonna use mid-sentence. But yeah, conspiracy theories. Some of you, I don't know, some of you may be conspiracy theorists out there, and depending on the theory, like I think a lot of them are quite silly. I don't believe in any of them myself, but some of them are just much more idiotic than others. I really think Flat Earth is this really stupid one for people to believe. If you believe it, I think you should put a little more thought into it, please. We're gonna take your other city? Question mark? Yeah. You're gonna lose it anyway, so we're gonna take your other city over here. And then we're gonna turn on England here.
For a machine to run smoothly and the ultimate end.
Well, I want the oh, here it comes, guys. We have become a fascist government here. Now we can always have professional army available to us. We can always have total war on our side if we want. We can have levy en masse here to get some more money. Dude, that's a big deal for us. Logistics is something I like to have. Martial law is a decent one, but I don't think we need it for her. And then Let's take gunboat diplomacy. Open borders with all city-states and +4 influence points towards getting envoys. Which, you know, we're all about that lifestyle right here. Is there anything amongst this that we might want to have? Triangular trade would get us, like, close to 80 gold. Yeah, we need more gold. Triangular trade it is. I guess it's only 60 gold because we only have 15 trade routes, but at max it would be 84. Okay, so what do we want here? Campus and industrial zone adjacency is nice. Food. Let's get class struggle under our belt. So I guess my random rant on conspiracy theories may be over. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot more to say about them other than just don't. I don't know. I don't see how, in general, I don't see how people fall into the trap of the of believing the conspiracy theory over what scientists from multiple governments are telling you. If it was all coming from like one government or something like that and no one else was saying anything, you know, I can understand like being like, ooh, is that true? Is that thing true? But you think all of the governments are gonna lie together about something like that? That the Earth is round? Spherical even? You really think that's something that they're all about? Maybe. Not likely. Sometimes you just have to think, is this thing a likely scenario? And if it's really far-fetched, you should probably just be like, oh yeah, maybe it's a lie. I don't know why conspiracy theories like that even exist. I'm like, who are the people that are coming up with these things? It really confuses me. I guess you really have to hate science or something like that to be a... Or maybe highly paranoid, I guess, is the thing. Like, if you suffer from major paranoia, then something like that could be appealing to you. Or just... Maybe not appealing, but it just has more impact on you if you are already, like... at that level where you're super paranoid about things. I'm not paranoid about things. I mean, I will tell you the things I get paranoid about. Let's see. My type of paranoia is I'm going on vacation. I'm to the airport. Well, first of all, let's say I'm going on vacation. I go out to my car. I put my luggage in there. I take a step and I open my luggage and I look inside to just double check that like my you know, my toiletries are in there or whatever, like something. That's my type of paranoia. And then it goes beyond that. Like I get to the airport and I'll check something else. Or the worst one is when I get to the airport and I'm like, I didn't close my garage, or I left the stove on, didn't I? And you just have to let those things go because chances are you did it correctly, and you're just needlessly worrying yourself. That's what I have to tell myself, at least. I have yet to go on vacation and leave the oven running. That'd be a problem, but I don't know. I assume at some level I don't know if your apartment would burn. I assume like an apartment would probably eventually get into some trouble if you did that, but I don't know. It's a concoction of the mind half the time. Or all the time, actually. I've never left my apartment with the oven on. So, thoughts that I'm doing that while going on vacation are just me being... That's just my own paranoia right there. So if you have like intense levels of paranoia, I could understand it, I guess. You feckless idiot! I'd brain you with an axe, but I'm afraid your thick-pated shatter it. That was terrible. I wasn't even trying to do like, I was just doing an accent there. I don't know what the accent was, but it was something. All right, let's get you back to safety, buddy. You I think it almost detected that click as me attacking the guy. So, like, I think when I scaled up the UIs, I think that's the reason, like, clicking on tiles near things is sometimes difficult, because these badges for them are a little bigger. So that's why a lot of times when I click on things that are nearby, it'll, like, misclick, I think? I'm not positive. Seems reasonable to me. And that's all I look for sometimes, is just a reasonable explanation for it. And that's what I feel like conspiracy theorists don't do. Back to that. They don't look for a reasonable explanation. They look for the craziest thing they could think of. Like, B.O.B., why do you think that the Earth is flat? What's your what's your logic there? Do you have any logic for it? I'm gonna guess you don't, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you have some sort of a... I'm not gonna say it'll be a good logical reason or anything like that, but you have some sort of thought about it. More than just, I don't believe it. Although, I don't know what I respect more there. Just willful, I don't believe it, or or that you have some thought out reason for it. And it turns out that all of you are conspiracy theorists and you're all gonna unsub from me and I'm gonna be sad. I'm not trying to offend you if you are a conspiracy theorist, but I am going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. So, I mean, I dealt with conspiracy theorists, and I would talk to him about stuff all the time. Yeah, I worked with him. He was a good guy. I still couldn't grasp why he thought these things. I would talk to him about them because it interested me. He'd be talking about chemtrails and stuff, and I'm like, but why? And why do you think this? And to me, I never got like a satisfactory answer from it, but you know, I still like the guy. I still like working with him and stuff like that. He was a cool, interesting fellow, but sometimes people have what I would consider crazy ideas. As long as you're not hurting anybody and stuff like that, or hurting yourself with your own thoughts, then whatever, more power to you. But I will, I don't know. I will question your reasoning skills when you fall in for things like that. Just a weird, I don't know. It's weird to me. That's all. Like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you could be like, was it Mel Gibson back then that had like a conspiracy theory movie? Back before everybody stopped working with Mel Gibson. And he just started going crazy and doing his own things. I assume Mel Gibson was always crazy, by the way. But it used to be a time where he would get, like, mainstream work regularly. Instead of having to direct his own movies. Is he crazy or is he just racist? I think he might just be racist and mean. And people just figured it out over time. There's a lot of just like cruel and mean people in the world, and I don't like that. In general, I prefer everybody to be nice to each other and get along. Even if I don't think that you have a sound reasoning for something, I will still appreciate you as a member of our society and whatnot, and I will work with you like the coworker I had. Yeah, I liked him. I had no problems with him. He was a cool fellow. Just had some weird ideas, is all. That's it. That's all that happened today. All right, so we upgraded Did we upgrade our... We got another tank army, didn't we? Yeah. Yes, we now have 2 tank armies. We've finally upgraded our friend the Varu here. Let's see. Can I buy this tile? I cannot. Because it'd be... Well, it wouldn't be worth buying it to chop it anyway, but I just was like, we could chop it. We definitely can chop it eventually, potentially. Well, unless Preslov gets it first. Can we could chop the bananas over here. Those are not helping anybody. Chop it a banana. Okay, so how are we looking over here? We want to take Kish, and then we want to go after...
Necessarily leads
We're not changing governments. We're not changing policy. Wait, we might actually want to change a policy here. I think we'll get rid of public works and switch to 5-year plan. We still need more builders and stuff eventually, but we did a little wave of builders, I think, in there. Wave of builders. Like wave of babies. Was that I think that was an old, like Strong Bad comic or whatever. Or comic, whatever you call them. Flash video. Dude, that used to be the site that I would check constantly. Strong Bad was so good. Homestarrunner.com, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Alright, so next turn we're going to declare war on England here. Let's go ahead and make peace with our boy here. Let's let him live out his life in... Alright, so you're willing to give me like... Was that like 1,400? Something like that? Or did you go to 1,300? $1,250, that's my final offer. No, not 12,500. Alright, we'll do that. And you can cede your cities to me. Even though this doesn't do anything, I still want it. It makes me feel good about myself. Alright, we are keeping peace with our neighbors here, buddy. Don't you worry. Don't you think twice about it. We are the most peaceful boys in town. Definitely not about to just roll over Victoria with some tank friends. So don't you even get that out of your head. Why did you even say that? It's not happening. Not happening at all. I wonder how many of you I've alienated with my my conspiracy theory. I know I'm actually like I'm interested in what people think about these things, but in general I'm like, you guys are crazy. But at the same time I want to hear why. And I don't unless you're hurting people, I don't have any ill will towards you. I want you to I don't want these things to bog you down or anything like that. If that's going on, then that's not cool. I kind of just am like, why do you believe this thing? Some people, I think, just believe in, just want to be believing in something that is unlikely. It's like an underdog thing to them. I don't know if that's true or not, but sometimes I think that maybe some people were like that. Wait, did Lug Dunham rebel? Is that, wait, what? Why did it? Oh, these are just old messages. Let me clear this up. Some of these things confuse me at times when I accidentally like hover over something and it's like, this city has, oh god, Einstein friend. I didn't mean to accidentally move you while I was right clicking in mass frequency. But yeah, I just, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I don't think I could ever be persuaded to think, like, unless people come out and they're like, yeah, I've been lying about this thing for ages for the government. I don't think there's any way I would be, like, persuaded to think that the world is somehow flat. Be like, You know you can, like, do actual calculations at a small scale to realize that the surface of the Earth is curved, right? Like, you don't actually need to even go into space to realize this. You can do it all on the ground. That's the magic of math right there. Well, part of the magic of math. What are some cool conspiracy theories, though? People always think that, like, maybe JFK was killed by, like, the CIA or something like that, I think. I guess I could understand those ones more than some of the other ones where, like, scientific evidence has definitely shown us that that's not the case. I still don't... Until, like, reports come out where it's like, yeah, I was the guy that shot him and we blamed it on this guy, then I'm gonna be like, eh. There's a decent, reasonable explanation for all of this stuff. So that's the type of conspiracy theory where eventually, like, if more evidence was presented, I could see myself flip-flopping on, you know? But I'm not gonna go ahead and just believe that that's the fact right out the gate there. I'm sorry, flat Earth ones just still get me, guys. I don't get it. Alright, so this is the turn that we declare on England. And we go and we restore Leventa to freedom here. The industrial era ends. And we have 3 more points to go to get to a golden age. So we should be aware of that. Not that we can go out of our way to get that point on our own, but it's an inevitable moment that our era will change in 9 turns. I'm sorry, babe. War? We are not amused.
We are not amused.
I'm not here to amuse you anymore. I am here to liberate my friends. Come on, Robert. This is for the good of the city-states. So, please just work with me here. She has, she brought this on herself, like I said. She should have known that I was so pro-city-state that I would not allow such transgressions to pass. Alright, buddies. Move up and buff your friends. So you, here, what's your loyalty? Yeah, we're good for loyalty over here. We can have him join us. We might need to keep you around over here. We can fight some redcoats over here. Redcoats are on the prowl. And the lurk. Are they on the mend? No. Not on the mend. You ever get like a feeling that you're about to sneeze and then you hold it in and then you actually like you keep the sneeze away but you feel like physical pain for a second? Like in your nose, you're like, ah! That's what I just did. Like I was like, I fought the sneeze off, but I feel like I injured myself in the process. Oh, I don't know. Silly things happen sometimes. Alright, repair this, please. You guys are doing a great job out here of rebuilding the community. I appreciate it. I need to look up, like, cool conspiracy theories. Just to be aware of them. I feel like there's gotta be some interesting ones out there that I could, I just wanna, I don't know, I wanna know more about them. I obviously won't believe them, but, I'm fascinated by those things just to see what people are coming up with. But you listen to crazy for long enough, and maybe you yourself go crazy. Maybe that's how some of these conspiracy theories get started. They hear the crazy for long enough that they themselves are like, man, but what if? And then eventually you just convince yourself that the what if is more reasonable than any evidence that's presented. I don't know. I don't know. You guys are very hurt down here. I wonder what's happened to you. It's almost like we've been fighting you for hundreds of years. Almost as if such a thing might have happened. Why do you get such low food down here? Oh, Ravenna's not a very good city, that's why. Sorry, Ravenna. I'm not talking smack or anything like that. This is just facts. These are facts. The headlines: Civ player loses all of his subscribers because he alienated them talking about conspiracy theories. That would be sad. I don't want to lose you all. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. And I love your comments. I love getting comments from you guys. I enjoy seeing those little notifications pop up in there and going in and talking to you guys. You guys have interesting things to say a lot of the time. So our war with England is going well. Alright, yeah, we just beat up those guys. Good. We should clear that camp down there. My troops are merely passing by, buddy. They're not here to harm you. We've already done that part. We can upgrade you to a better shooting friend if we wanted to. Professional shootist. What? What have you been doing down here, barbarians? Absolute madmen. Why don't you actually ask me to play England in the next game? And I've been thinking about it. Although I'm not a huge fan of England, especially now that... I think maybe they patched him to be a little bit better, but they hurt him a lot in the... They hurt him a lot in the expansion for some reason. I don't really know why they did that, because it's not exactly like England was in a super powerful position to begin with. And then they've been kind of, you know, beaten up through the ages here with random nerfs and stuff like that, which is unfortunate for them. Quite unfortunate. Let's get a spy. I don't have any spies going on. Get your shipyard. Alright, friend, you need a neighborhood. Ooh, those are some nice... Let's get the desert neighborhood. Well, this is our beach town over here. Everything's great about it. Okay, so we'll put a step well here. Stepwells kind of ruin my farming mojo. They make me break up my farm so I don't get all the interconnected points or whatever, you know? You don't get all those adjacency bonuses as you go through. But they're still real good. I mean, they get you the housing and stuff like that. And they do improve the food setup a little bit anyway, so... No, the Venta! Oh, I thought I claimed it for a second. I was like... Did I don't know. I slipped up, guys. I thought I messed that one up. And there we go. Now we're in Golden Age territory here. And we've made a friend. Oh, we can upgrade you to a machine gun. That's right. Let's not do that right now. We want to upgrade our horses to tanks. Wait, we already did our horses to tanks, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. Alright, nice job, friend. So we'll go strike London. Well, I guess we could go for Stoke-upon-Trent first. We're so stoked upon Trent. Alright, I think we can get rid of you now. Gains 1 promotion to a military land unit. Let's give it to this tank army here. Make them a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Alright, so yes. Let's take a look at where everybody is right now. Overall, scientifically, we are crushing it. We are in the lead, 45 techs researched to Robert the Bruce's 43. We got more than double his science per turn. Everybody else is laughable there. Culturally, dude, no one has any culture. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know what happened there other than, I mean, we stole everything from the Greeks and they had a lot of culture. But you'd think that, you know, these people could pull together and maybe culture it up some, but no. They're uncultured swine over here. We're up to 1,500 score. Not bad, not bad. We're getting close to doubling Victoria here. She hasn't gained a whole lot, and we're actually taking it from her, so we're gonna easily double her in the next video, I think. Because she's gonna drop. We are double Amanita's score right here. So the AI is having some problems with us, as we can clearly see here. No one else has researched rocketry. We're now at 20%, so we gotta move quickly there. Not that that timer is going up very fast. It only went up like 5% since the last video, so not a big deal. For some reason, England went with a religion. Why did... I don't know. I don't know why the AI does the things that it does sometimes. But they spend a lot of time getting their religion and working on it. But to what? To what end? You're not going to win like that. You don't really have the bonuses for it. I don't know what you're thinking. But, you know, we could have been friends over here, but you had to go and take the city-states. You had to be mean to me throughout our history. I gave you so many resources, Victoria. Victoria. We could have been something good. You were far enough away from me that I wanted you to be my friend for a long time, just for having trading partners and stuff like that. But you messed that up. You had your chance. And your chance is over now. And now it's time to free... We freed Leventa. We're going to free Stockholm. We're going to free... Hold on. What's this city called? Vilnius. If you've got any other city-states, we're freeing them too. It doesn't look like you have a whole lot of your own cities here, though. You might have 7 or 8 of things you founded on your own here. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time as we crush Victoria, freeing all these city-states. And then we'll move on to probably Scotland or something. I don't know. We'll have to investigate after that. If we see a, you know, if we see a city-state that needs liberating, obviously we change priorities there. Anyway, later everybody.